Morning, my dear brothers and sisters. And we wish to welcome all of you to our Eucharistic celebration this fourth Sunday of Lent, as we also draw near to the celebrations of Easter. At para po rin po sa mga kapatid nating mga peregrino, all pilgrims of hope, we wish to welcome all of you to the Manila Cathedral. I wish to begin our reflection with a question. Do you know someone who likes to celebrate? May mga kilala ba kayong mga tao na sabi ng mga sa lengguwahe ng mga kabataan mga party goers? People who would really love to be happy and to celebrate over things, no? May simpleng makuha sa buhay, may pakain. Nakuha ang sweldo, manlilibre. Masaya ang araw dahil nagawa niya ang kanyang mga dapat gampanin. Ayan, mag-aaya. And to many sorts of reasons why a person would celebrate. We celebrate because we are happy. We celebrate because there is something new. We celebrate because there is something better. We celebrate because something great happened right in front of our very eyes. But my dear brothers and sisters, as we near the celebration of the sacred Paschal Triduum and the happy days of Easter season, sa araw na ito, we break from the usual fast of Lent with the celebration of the Laetare Sunday, a day of celebration, a day of rejoicing to worship our loving God. And while we are celebrating Laetare Sunday, may I invite you to take a look once more to the readings we all heard today. I might sound hungry, but our readings, most especially our first reading and the Gospel, speaks about someone offering food. But you know, it's not only about food, but a person who loves to celebrate. After the hunger strike of the Israelites, God gave them manna from heaven. After their years of want, after their years of thirst, now comes the celebration. Wala nang gutom, lahat may pagkain na. Noong bumalik naman ang bunsong anak ng amang ito, nagsagawa siya ng pagdiriwang. Noong nagbalik din at nagpakita naman ng panganay na anak, nagsagawa na naman din at tinanggap ng ama sa pagdiriwang ang kanyang panganay na anak. Try to look at those experiences and stories, my dear brothers and sisters. How a loving God is a celebrative God. Mapagdiwang ang Diyos sa panahon na nakikita niyang wala tayo para mabusog tayo. And much more, when given back the chance to return, to be a prodigal son, much more, God celebrates with much joy and happiness. As we just heard these readings, once more, I wish to throw these questions to all of you. Do you still celebrate when one comes back? Do you celebrate when one changes his life? Do you also celebrate when one accomplishes things? Nagdiriwang pa ba tayo sa madaming blessings ng Panginoon sa buhay natin? Or do we take off the celebration so that arrogance and pride may come up? Baka sinasabi natin sa sarili natin o sa iba, sorry ka ng sorry ng lalaman dyan, mamaya titiklop ka naman. Babalik ka, pero mamaya mang-iiwan ka naman. Iiyak-iyak ka dyan, pero mamaya yung iniyakan mo, hindi mo lang di naman pala bibigyan ng halaga. But my dear brothers and sisters, it is not for our loving God. When we go home, when we see hope, when we see life once more, God celebrates and He does not condemn. Isipin na lang po natin, sa bawat hingi natin ng tawad sa Diyos sa kumpisal, as if a great celebration is happening right there in heaven and down here on earth. And try to imagine how great is the joy of the Lord to see us mending our lives and correcting our hearts once more. My dear brothers and sisters, on our end, when it is also time for us to encounter people coming back to us, be it a broken relationship, be it an experience, be it a person, when one returns home, when one says sorry, when one needs love, celebrate and do not condemn. Magdiwang at huwag manghusga. Our Father right there in heaven celebrates when we come home. Celebrate as well in every experience of reconciliation, in every experience of life, and in every experience of someone coming back home.
Please stand.
Let us now profess our faith. I believe